Hey, what's going on, everybody? All right, today I decided to make a video and have a discussion about um, coins, bullions, and having the word copy stamped on the coins. A discussion about this because recently I got into I wouldn't say argument, but there was one person who, first of all, let me tell you the backstory is basically I have these bullions that I got from Gainesville, okay? They're all generic bullion coins, right? So I sell some of this stuff on listia.com. And so, I do my selling, which is cool. And then all of a sudden, there's a bunch of folks that are commenting in my post saying how, oh, these are fake, without never, having the chance to hold them, never tested them, never doing anything. They just said, oh, they're fake. So the reason they said that these were fake was because they had the word copy stamped on them. And any coin, their way of thinking, I guess, is they said if any coin that has the word copy stamped on it is fake. It can't possibly be real. It's got to be clad. It's got to be fake. Okay, so I argued it's not a matter of just the word and causing it to be clad. It's the reason the word copy is stamped on these coins or rounds or bullions is because of the fact that these bullions are using a design of an older obsolete coin. Like this one shows the 1933, which this design is actually the 1933 gold double eagle. Obviously this is silver. And so on the back here, it's got a different design, but it's got the word copy stamped on it, right? So yeah, they're saying, oh yeah, it's fake, it's fake. I'm just saying, dude, I bought these from a reputable dealer. I've tested them; they are real. And he's all like, well, I've been collecting for 30 years, and from what I know, everything that has words copy stamped on it, it's fake. So I'm just like, all right, dude, you believe whatever you want. Just stop, harassing my customers and whatever. If you want to believe what you want to believe, do what you want to do, but stop posting on my listings. So I ended up having to block him because he was just dead set thinking that, all coins that are stamped copy are fake. So here's another example. This is, I guess, the Walking Liberty design, right? Or is it the American Silver Eagle design? Anyways, right there, it's got the copy. These are all generic rounds, right? Now, some of you might be watching this and think, oh yeah, that guy's right. Anything that gets stamped copy is fake. It's got to be fake. So this is a design of a panda coin somewhere. I don't know which one or whatever, but all of these have the word copy on it. This is a famous one, the Buffalo, right? The Buffalo nickel. And so the round has the word copy stamped on it right there. So I was like, all right, I got to get to the bottom of this because it really didn't bother me. But after getting so many folks, coming on my listings and they'd start saying pretty much the same thing. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna call Gainesville and be like, and ask them what's up with that thing. So they basically directed me to their website and some informational stuff that basically has proof that what I was saying was correct. So this is from their website, Gainesville.com, all right? And it talks about the Hobby Protection Act and how it affects the silver rounds and everything. So the Hobby Protection Act basically is a act that was enabled to provide coin collectors a way of protecting their assets, basically. So in 2014, I guess Obama, he signed into law the Collectible Coin Protection Act, which is a like a it's a how do you say it? It's like a side note to the actual Hobby Protection Act amendment. Yeah, there you go, amendment to it, which gives more details of what it goes into. So this one talks about one of the it's okay right here. Hold on, I'll just read it. All right, it says one of the additional effects of this measure was to tighten terminology over sale and distribution of imitation numismatic items. All right, recent rulings have included items of different metal content and or different size under this definition. This means that silver rounds that use obsolete coin designs, such as the Buffalo or Morgan design, now fall under this law. While silver rounds from most major suppliers have had the word copy in the design for the last year, the new act extends the requirement to previously minted silver rounds. It says sellers of silver rounds bearing the design of a current or obsolete legal tender coin must now go through their stock and stamp copy on each round that does not already have the stamp included, following the requirement below, or melt them down to take them off or to take them off the market. And it's got specific requirements as far as like how the copy needs to be, how big it is, stuff like that. So basically, after that, it proves that it is talking about the design and not necessarily just any coin. And so I think these here were old generic coins or browns that they had, but these didn't look like they had the word copy on it before when they were minted. These look like they were stamped on there by Gainesville themselves before they sold it. So yeah, that's because they seem lighter, and it doesn't seem like they're the type where it would be a mint that. Oh, and here's why I think that. All right, so I get two different ones. If it was a mint and it was stamped copy, then it'd be at the same spot every time. This one, each coin has it at a different location. Okay, so that just goes to show you that Gainesville probably took all of their stock and just stamped it themselves. So like this one here, it's not exactly, it's in the same spot, but it's not stamped exactly the same, you know what I mean? Anyways, so after that, I was like, all right, there's no way I can prove it. Just don't bid on it. I don't give a crap what you think. If you want to bid, bid. If you don't, leave my auctions alone. So, like I said, at the end, I had to actually block him to shut him up. Although, otherwise he was just going to keep harassing me in my auctions and continue to tell my buyers that everything I'm selling was fake and everything. So that actually caused one buyer, a winner of one of these coins. He actually got it, and he did a ping test on it, and he said, "Oh, it didn't." I guess whatever he used, it failed his ping test, and so he's like, "Oh, I want a refund and everything." I'm like, "All right, just send it back." And I've already proven or tested it myself. He's all like, "Oh yeah, and it's also not the exact weight. It's like 0.02 ounces too heavy." I'm like, "Dude, it's a generic round. It's standard for them to go overweight by a little bit sometimes." But he's like, "All right, I just want to return it." All right, so return it. So he returned it. I took it to the coin store, that exact coin and everything, and they tested it with their with that one. I can't remember what that $700 machine where you just scan it and it'll tell you if it's pure or not. But anyways, you've been looking at this for a while, but I'll tell you what I did because I was just so sick of it, of hearing it, and I was like, all right, fine. So I'm gonna go to Silvertown, and I am going to create my own coin. Well, I thought about creating my own coin, but I was like, you know what? They got these coins where you can just engrave. So I'm just going to buy one of their silver rounds, right? And I'm going to engrave it myself and put the word copy on it. So so basically I engrave, this must be a fake, has the word copy, you know? So does that mean this coin that I just bought, you know, from a legitimate dealer, Silvertown, is a fake? It all of a sudden becomes a fake because I, you know, engraved the word copy, you know? So I was like, okay, this is my little momentum to basically not really prove anything. I'm not trying to prove anything. It's just it's just a little souvenir for myself that I had to deal with people like that. And so there you have it. I created a coin for myself because of that incident. So let me know what you all think about that. Do you all still disagree with me and believe that, you know, all coins that have the word copy on it is fake? Or do you, you know, what do you think? Do you agree with me as far as like that's exactly what it's talking about as far as the design? Or, you know, just if you have any other beliefs of why these people would think the way they think, then yeah, just let me know in the comments. Anyways, that's it. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, I'm just going to throw another kick. I do have my 200 subscriber giveaway going on right now. Probably going to end it in like a week or two. And just go watch my last video. It's got all the information. You got to be a subscriber, and then you got to, you know, put a specific phrase into the comments, and you can get up to 13 entries per person if you also want to do a shout out video. So take a look at that if you're interested, and take a look at what you could possibly win from that. So anyways, thanks again for watching. See you next time.